Hey, this is K Soul, and I just did Afrobeatz Unruly on UK radio with Sarah K. Let's get it.
Yes. It's Afrobeatz Unruly. You know what it is. It's your boy Sariki. I'm here. Listen, this Saturday, today's a special day. Every day, every Saturday is a special day. But today, I feel like today we got a special guest. And this is like our last episode for the year. So it's like super special. And guess who we got in the building? We got the incredible superstar, singer, viber. Listen, we got K Soul in the building. How you doing, darling?
I am good.
Listen, you're looking beautiful, man. I like this. I like your jacket. You know what I mean?
No, I got
Listen, the fur. You know what I mean? Listen, you're looking like that rich girl. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, man? Listen, how you doing, man? How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm feeling good. I'm vibrant. I'm alive. I'm happy.
Always. So tell me, how has this journey been this year, though?
This year,
Yeah.
I feel like I've had a strong year.
Mm-hmm,
This year, I've only let out 2 songs, but it's been the most feedback and the most joy that I've got from people, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
The
I get
response
it.
has been, you've made me happy, you've made me dance, you've made me want to get up and listen to your music every morning just to feel good, stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm loving it.
Yeah. I feel like anytime I see you, your vibe is always happiness. Like anytime, since the first time I ever set my eyes on you, like you're always in that vibe, like you know what I mean, and that's really good. So tell me, want to know about you. How was life for you growing up?
Life has been, I feel like I've had a good life. You know, everyone has their trials and tribulations and they go through stuff. And we all have our traumas and stuff that we've been through. But besides all of that, I've generally had a good life. My mum is amazing. She's supportive. My mum's side of the family are so supportive. We're very close and tight knit. My dad's side, you know, it's
Shaky,
it's shaky,
but I still love.
It's all love. You know?
Yeah, really, yeah. So tell me, at what age did you find music or singing actually in your your life?
I found music probably around the age of 4 or 5. So I would say solidly that was from going to church with my grandma.
Yeah.
So singing gospel songs and just listening to the church music.
Yeah.
And then I would say when I got to primary school, probably like 7 or 8, I got into school musicals and I started
No
doing
way,
all the
really?
little talent shows
Wow.
and stuff. Yeah. So definitely from young.
So how was the how do you call it? How was the response? You know, like when you sing at home, when you started singing at home, how was the what was the feedback you were getting from your grandmother or your mother?
Oh, it was great. You know, Christmas parties.
Yeah.
Everybody, you're gonna get up and sing.
Sing,
Even
yeah.
to a point, you're looking at everyone when you get older and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
you're like,
Yeah.
I'm big for this
Please
now.
had-
I'm big for
I
this
beg.
now.
I beg. Let me sit and talk, my friend, now.
Yeah, I get it.
But
I get it.
It's
Yeah.
really good. My family have always been very encouraging for me to sing.
Yeah.
That's one thing I would say, especially being from an African family.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Where you from? Like,
I'm from Ghana. My mum's side's from Ghana. My dad's side's from Jamaica. But I was raised
because I
by
wanted to say
my
you got
Ghanaian
you got this. No, but I think it's all Ghana. Yeah, we're claiming you like for 100%.
Amen.
Aye.
Amen.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So okay. So singing at that age, at what point did you feel like you need to take this serious?
So I always knew I wanted to be a singer and be a superstar and perform and stuff from a very young age, from when I was doing musicals in school.
That's cool. Yeah.
But it wasn't until I got to university and I wrote my first song and my first video, which is Love Pain.
Wow.
And I was at uni, I wrote it. And you know, you do little talent shows. I was at one talent show at university and everybody went off. And it was just a freestyle. It wasn't even a song. I just wrote it to an instrumental and I was like, okay, cool, let me just perform that.
Sweet.
And I performed it and everybody went off. And one of my friends said to me, she was like, hey, you need to record this song and do a video and put it out. Like, you need to put it out.
Yeah.
And it was that moment where I looked at her and I was like, And she was the one that actually helped me think of my name, because I was just going by my government name at the time.
Okay.
And she was like, yeah, I feel like you should have a stage name. She's like, you got so much soul. She's like, come on, K. And then she was like, oh, K Soul. And I was like,
oh yeah, that's sweet. That's sweet. That's sweet.
So yeah, we ran with that.
Oh, this is inspiring. I can't lie. Like, you know, like just coming out with your freestyle, and then somebody is inspired and they can tell you, listen, you need to take this serious, you know. You know, sometimes people see the greatness in you before even you see it.
Yes.
You know you're great, but you don't know what time, or you know, oh, not really. Like, let me play with this. All right. So when I listen to you or your song, I feel a lot of soul in it, because you know there's that soul music. What kind of songs were you listening growing up?
Oh, I was listening to. So my mum would play a lot of Patti LaBelle. So she's a big singer. So when I'm talking vocalist, that woman,
number one. I know who you speak. Patti LaBelle. Yes. Come on, man. She's the star.
Queen. Yeah.
The queen of queens. You know?
Yeah. So I listened to a lot of Patti LaBelle. My mum loved Missy Elliott, even though she's not a singer, but just, you know, in terms of her pen game. And
she's very creative as well.
Her creative style. I definitely don't swing that way in terms of her creative style. However, but she's just an amazing creative. Erykah Badu, of course, and Jill.
You know,
Scott.
I was waiting for you to say Erykah Badu, because I feel like she's the queen of soul. Because I got introduced to soul music by one of my friends. Her name is Joanna, and she actually introduced me to Erykah Badu.
Oh, you met her?
Like, not personally, I wish. Like, her music, like, I can't lie, and I feel like, yo, you know, when you listen to her songs, you have, you know, some sense of calmness, and that's the same calmness I get when I listen to your song. I can't lie. I'm being honest. I'm being honest.
Oh,
I'm being honest. I'm actually being honest, because the way you actually sing, and if I hear it, it's proper soul. Yeah. Okay. So your first song was the one you did in uni.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Love Pain.
What was how was the response?
It was so good. I did a video to it, and I put it on Grime Daily.
Yeah.
My first video out there, and it did well. So for the time it was, it was amazing.
That's cool.
I felt like I was on fire.
How long ago was that?
That was oh my gosh, that 5-6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
So started.
Sweet. So definitely after that, you're like, there's no stopping. So where did you move next?
From there, I carried on with my jazz soul. I did a few more R&B tracks. I did a few more videos. I was singing in different areas. I was around London, Birmingham.
You're everywhere. Yeah, sure.
And it just drove me to find my sound. And I feel like where I'm at now is I'm in a place where all the versatility that I have, I'm able to now put it into one sound and kind of solidify myself.
Exactly. You know, like, you know, the hard work speaks for itself.
Yeah, because I was swinging too much before. I was doing R&B, I was doing jazz,
rap, you know what I mean? Yeah. I get it.
I thought I was a rapper once.
Come on. Hey yo. You know what, yeah? We're going to listen to one of your songs that really captivates me. Okay. It's called I Talk. Yeah. Yes. Who produced that?
Black Navy.
Listen, this song is juicy, yeah? Tell me, man, how did this song come about? I Talk.
Oh, I went to Birmingham. I had a studio session and we made one song and we liked it. We thought it was all right. And we was like, do you know what? Because we were trying to work on a project. So it was about 4 songs we were trying to complete that day.
Oh, okay. And that day?
Yeah. It was a long session. We were there for ages. So we made one song, made another. And we got to this and we just stopped. We said, nah, this is the one we need to put out. So I was vibing. But before we even got to it, I was sat there. And I was like listening to him because he was making the beat. He does everything from scratch. And he wasn't even halfway through the production because, you know, Amaz does so much adding. So I just sat there and I was like, I don't know what kind of vibe it needs to be because I don't know where you're going to take it. Yeah. And I was like, do you know what? I need to roll a spliff. I was like, let me get high so I can feel the vibe. And then I was just sat there feeling and I was like, And my friend next to me, Ryder, he tapped me. He's like, "Yeah, keep going. That rhythm right there. You know when someone just encourages you, and I was like, roll the hurts, because I was literally rolling the flip, and I was like, roll the hurts, but the inside dog.
Yeah. Listen,
and I just carried on from there. So it was literally a vibe how it came into it. Yeah.
I kind of like, I love it, man. I love it because when you sent it to me, I'm like, I heard it. I'm like, yo, it sounds authentic. You get what I mean? Your voice, though, you know. Congrats on that song.
You.
So, do you have any, EPs or album any out?
I do. I've got 2 EPs that are out already, but they were from a while ago, so it's R&B,
okay, cool,
soulful kind of vibes. So it won't have any Afro Amma vibes to it at all, but they are amazing. Sit down, listen, and meditate to those ones.
Sweet.
But next year, I'm definitely planning on putting a project out. So I've been, this whole year, I've released only 2 songs this year, but I've been stacking up and just loading up songs. So now next year, we're going to sit down properly and just really pick which ones, where, and why.
Right,
Yeah.
So tell me, have you worked with any label?
No, I haven't. I have had like one label approach me, but you know when on some real, can I swear?
Nah, on some real thing, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes. You know, it's been tricky because sometimes things are a bit male dominated. So I had someone from a label approach me, and then I realized, oh, that's not what you're really on, my dear.
So you are on to the
Secretly,
other thing.
you want something else. You want
me.
You want some loving.
You want
I'm
me.
not here for it.
Yeah. So this takes me to the next important question I want to ask you.
Yes.
As a female, singer, what's some of the hardships or problems or stuff you go through in this industry?
I just feel like there's a lot of hardships, but I do feel like I'm at this point where I realize there's going to be hardships. I just need to suck it up and work my best to earn my respect. And I feel like once your respect is earned and you've done the work and people are starting to respect you, then all the hardships that are there anyway, because it is what it is, they may be lessened, and maybe you can become that person to help others not go through it, because do you know what I mean?
Shine their eyes.
We can be the lights in some way.
Yeah.
But there are hardships. Obviously, you walk into some rooms and you go studio sessions and everyone in the room is a guy, and you have to learn how to be confident within yourself and not feel any kind of pressure because of testosterone, because you can even birth that. Do you understand?
Sure,
so you have to just stand in your strength, and you got to know yourself. That's one thing I'll say. You really got to know yourself to be like an independent solo female artist, or creative in general, whatever it may be. So yeah.
And also, would you have to tell, females? I know you just said it, like if you're going into a male dominated studio or something like that, you have to you have to stand for yourself, you know what I mean? But I just want to know if there's more you can you can put more, you can add more to that.
Oh, of course. I feel like, well, it all starts within yourself, doesn't it? You know the typical saying, if you don't love yourself, no one's gonna love you. So if
self-love
you're not
first,
you got to love on you and know yourself, and then I feel like that's when you can navigate through life and you can read people better. So that's what the main thing is: understanding people and knowing how to read people. You can walk into a room, if you can't understand why you're there and even know whether you should or shouldn't be there, then you're gonna be stuck and you're gonna have some problems. Whereas you need to get yourself to that point where you can walk into a room, you can engage with everyone and come to the conclusion that, doesn't have to be bad vibes, but you may know, okay, this room is not for me. This is not what I'm supposed to be connected to. Find your tribe, find your family. Be aware.
Be aware, man. That's very important. All right. Let me ask you, when it comes to Afrobeat, the big conversation, the Afrobeat, you are Ghanaian descent, yeah? So what do you think about the elements of Afrobeat?
I feel like the element of Afrobeats, it's just it's simply the drum pattern of Africa. It is Africa. I feel like, there's so many countries within Africa.
Yeah, so
I
many.
know it sounds wild to say, but
54?
imagine how many footsteps are happening in
50.
Africa.
Right now?
Yeah,
Yo,
right now. Imagine the footsteps. I feel like
how can you think
Afrobeats
about this? That's
is
crazy to think
the
about.
footstep pattern of Africa.
1,000 billions.
Understand?
Yeah.
Thousands of billions of instruments, drums,
yeah.
all different patterns.
Yeah.
Because North Africa has a different drum pattern.
Different.
South
West
Africa, we've got different
yeah,
drum pattern. You've got even down to just the West alone. They have different drum patterns within themselves.
Sure.
So I feel like have I landed? I feel like I don't know if I've landed.
No, keep going. Keep going.
I just feel like
keep going.
Afrobeats is Africa's drums.
Drums, I get it. Okay. So there's
culture.
All right, there's this how do you call it? Discussion about or debate about where the Afrobeat we have now, where it really came from. What do you have to say to that?
I believe it came from two places. And this is just my opinion because of how I feel connected to music. And I believe those two places are Ghana and South Africa.
Oh, this is the first time I'm hearing South Africa in the conversation. Why South Africa?
Because if you listen to their music, even not just Amapiano, if you listen to the preschool Amapiano vibes and the old songs that are not like the new,
like the house ones, like the proper house,
or
one they used
not
to.
Even house. I'm talking about their tribal songs because they've got this sound where they yodel.
Skija. They got one called Skija. Yeah.
And they've got these other sounds where they like even their dialect, the clicking, all of that is so.
The Zulu and the Ndembele and stuff like that.
It's so unique and it's such a, I believe it to be such a high vibration. I feel like that is the start of all rhythm, tempo and music. And then, of course, we've got High Life that come from Ghana.
Ghana, straight up. Yeah, no.
Like you need to say anything more.
Yeah, it's true. I just thinking about what you just said now. I have to agree with you because when you look at Ghana, we had High Life. And obviously it crossed over to Nigeria.
Yes.
All right. And South Africa, they had their thing going on already. You understand?
Yeah.
And so let me ask you, where does Nigeria come in?
You see, Nigeria, do you know where they come in?
Tell me.
They are the masters of hearing stuff, seeing things, and knowing what to do with it and make their own style and their own rhythm and their own vibe with it. They conquer it and
be in control.
They do their damn thing. I have to give it to them.
Yeah, man, they do.
Their music is thriving and they're amazing.
Yeah.
We cousins. So
yeah.
But
it's all love on the West,
Exactly.
It's all love on the West.
But yeah.
So who are you feeling now? Like which Afrobeat artists are you really feeling now?
Asake. Is that how I say it? Did I say it wrong?
Asake. You said Asake. But it's cool. So why are you feeling Asake?
Do you know what? Half the time I don't even know what he's saying, But he is
It's a big vibe. It's a big vibe.
He makes me feel good. As soon as I hear his voice, I'm bouncing, I'm moving. Yeah. He makes you feel like at home. He makes you feel comfortable. His voice makes you also feel like you're a boss. And I feel like everybody needs to have that inner, as much as we don't like to feed into ego and we like to starve the ego and feed the soul, sometimes music has the ability to just stroke your ego just a little bit when you need to feel good about yourself, or when you need to have a bit of faith in yourself, or when you've been feeling down and something needs to say to you, come on, get up, man. You're that girl. You're that guy.
Yeah, I get it.
That's what he does for me.
Yeah.
Lord,
listen, shout out to Asake, because for me personally, as an artist and someone in the industry, I'm really, really inspired by Asake, looking at the way he started and where he started from and how he's going hard and he's not stopping. Regardless of whatever people are saying. This guy is singing with Ghana and he's still singing in his dialect. This is deep,
Yeah, he's making a big transition.
Listen, this is really deep. So so far, which shows or events have you performed at?
This year I've done a lot of shows. and I've also hosted a lot of shows as well. But my biggest show was UK Black Pride this year, which was in August.
What was it about?
So UK Black Pride is an LGBT event for Black, queer, trans people. Yeah, and it's run by my mother, Lady Phil. She's the queen.
Your mother?
Yes.
Like your biological
My
mother?
mum, she birthed me.
Wow.
Yes.
This is awesome.
Yeah. So she gave me an opportunity this year to be on stage, and it was amazing. I had dancers. There was like over 25,000 people in the audience, and for the first time in my life, you know that dream moment that you have where you're like, oh, I can't wait for the day that I'm on stage and everybody's chanting my name.
Yeah.
I had that moment.
Wow.
And I feel like that's why I'm where I'm at right now, because it kind of woke me up a little bit more and made me realize, listen, you got to go get this, and you can do it.
Yeah. Listen, let me ask you, I want us to speak about Dirty December in Ghana. Why do you think everybody's flocking to Ghana like every December?
Peace of mind, freedom, happiness, good food, good people, good weather.
When are you going?
Next week, Wednesday.
Yeah. She's going. Man, I'm glad we had you before you leave, you know what I mean? So, you know, we're actually having like the last, you know, breath of you before you leaving. You get what I mean? Yeah. So if you go to Ghana, okay, run me through like your itinerary when you get to Ghana.
So when I get to Ghana, the first week is pretty much family. I'm going to see a lot of family and go and do my errands.
Yeah, family errands.
And then my mother and I and some of our other family members are going on a little trip. We're going to take a tour to the castles and do all of that.
Yeah.
And so family week. And then after that, we're going to party.
Party week.
Party
That's
after
the party week.
But at the same time as partying, I'm stepping on business. We're going with business mind. I'm not just standing there to party. I'm partying in the right area, around the right people. And I'm going to somehow hopefully make sure I'm sober enough to remember to say, hi there, I sing. You know,
remain sober.
Check me out. And then, you know, applying some pressure to DJs. I know how DJs are. They don't want to change up their set and stuff. But, you know, just making sure my USB is always on me and I got some cash. Come on, just play this song.
Let's play, get this one.
And I've done some prior networking, so there should be a show that I'm hosting, and I'm hoping to get a few bookings and work with more artists as well out there.
Yeah, no, this actually makes sense. So let me ask you, which Ghanaian artists are you feeling right about now?
Ooh. Am I feeling right about now? Okay, so there's this artist. She's half Ghanaian, and I think the other half is Canadian. But her name is Molly. Yeah, she's dope. She's half Ghanaian. She's amazing. She got that song. I really like to party.
Yeah,
I really like to dance.
I need somebody.
Yeah. And she's got another song like Ghana Pop. Everybody have to do the Ghana Pop. Something like that. She's cold, man. Why
don't I know her? Where are you, darling? Come out.
Don't worry, I'll
come
outside.
You.
I'll send down.
Let her come outside, you know. I mean, okay.
She is dope.
And who else?
I think there's another female artist as well. Her name is Gaiki? Jackie? How do you say her name? Jackie. Cold.
Sweet.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, because you know Jackie's father is a legend.
Okay.
Yo, her father is how do you call it? We call him Nane Champon.
Okay.
Her father started with Daddy Lumba. Yes.
Okay,
her father has hits on top of hits on top of hits. Her father is actually more famous than her.
Yeah.
Yeah, just for you to know.
Oh, I need to do some research.
Yeah, you need to do research. You know, Jackie's we love Jackie. But her father, Nane Champon, come on, man.
Oh, I feel like I should know who this is.
You have to, man. Hey. If you know Daddy Lumba, you need to know Nane Champon. So that's her dad.
I'm going to do my research.
Yes.
Love it.
So, what do you think about Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale?
Oh, they're dope, man. They're like the...
Who's your favorite, Stonebwoy or Shatta Wale?
Hey.
Who?
Don't be doing that.
I'm
don't
not
do
doing
that.
anything.
Don't
Question.
don't be
Question.
asking
Question. Shatawale or Stone
No
Boy.
questions. We're not answering that one.
She's swearing that.
Erasa. I will erase you like
Ah,
Erasa. We're not doing it.
You know
But they're
what?
dope.
You're
Shatawale
smart.
is like, you know, he's a father. He's a godfather. And then Stone Boy is like, he's the prince.
He's the overlord.
Yeah, but he's cold. So it's mad because they've both got that inspiration from the Caribbean side as well with the both of them. So yeah, they're just cold. They're both versatile.
All right. It makes sense. So now I'm gonna ask you, when it comes to, because since you're a singer,
Black Sharif, you see that man?
you
Wow.
see him. Blacko, what do you like about Black Sharif? Tell me.
He's like authentic. I feel like he's talking. That his songs, he's talking to you. He's talking about how he feels. He's expressing some real emotions that most black men might actually not say out of their mouths. You know, he's very emotive. I feel like his songs definitely have strong meaning. He's not doing anyhow.
He's not doing what everybody's doing.
Yeah, it's not typical, easy to sing along, catchy, simple vibes.
But what do you think about that way of singing though? Like being an artist, obviously you are in your own wave. Do you think he has to switch it up, or just keep on that wave?
I feel like he's good enough to solidly do that. For me, he's good enough to stick to his craft and do what he wants to do. However, for longevity and moving with the times, you do have to try and
switch up a bit.
Switch up, but it might not even be that he needs to switch up. Maybe it could just be collaborations with people that are making choruses or verses that are similar.
Sure. I like that. Because earlier on I was on a live and I was saying that I said, I feel like Black Sharif has whatever he's on, we get it. So it's about time for him to turn up the tempo just a little bit. You know what I mean? Because when the festivals are coming, they don't just come in your way, they come this way, and we want to see you here. So if once in a while, just hit this side and then come back to your thing. You get what I mean?
The man is self-aware anyway. He knows. He said, "Of course I thought,
we'll
never hands in the air."
That's your favorite part because nobody has. All right, so as a singer, who do you actually who's your favorite singer?
Ooh, my favorite singer of all time. There's two. It definitely has to be Erykah Badu and Fantasia for me. Fantasia, a lot of people don't listen to her. They know the one song, When I See You.
Yeah.
I used to sit down and listen to her albums religiously and literally practice her tones and try and figure out how she does certain things with her vocals. She's amazing, that woman. I've seen her live as well.
Wow.
Yeah, she's
that's nice. That's nice. Listen, when you said Erykah Badu, I wasn't too, I expected you to say that because of what I feel when I hear you. But when you said Fantasia, though, it got me a bit,
You see, Erykah Badu is the soul and the vibe and the calm and the peace and also a bit of the the baddie that girl. Yeah, sure. And then Fantasia for me is the humility, the depth, the pain, the frustration, the anger and stuff that you might see and hear in music. Yeah, man.
Makes sense. Yeah. So tell me, do you have a new song out now?
I do. You played it. It's called I
Talk.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how long has I Talk been out?
I think it's been 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
What's the reaction saying?
Do you know what?
I just told you that it's banging. I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think for the first time, I've got my own mail out list. And usually, even though there's 500 emails, I could send out a song to that much emails and probably get maximum 25 to 50 responses.
50 response, which is
good. This
good.
time with this song, it's I got so much responses, more than 50, over 100. And it's even some of them haven't even been, oh yeah, we're going to play it. The responses have been cool. We don't really play this genre, but it's an absolute banger and we like this.
Yeah,
so it's responses like that. People are actually listening and paying attention.
This makes sense. So what do you have in store for us? Like, what should we expect from you henceforth? Like from here? Bangers.
Music.
If you come back from Ghana.
Bangers and music, because I feel like there's a difference. You can make a banger and then you can make a song.
Sure.
So the both. Just and I feel like because I feel like I've slightly found my sound now, you're gonna hear that from me. I feel like next year you'll hear that K Soul's really finding herself within, the musical world.
So let me ask you, have you done any collaborations?
I have. So in Ghana, I'm not sure if you know One Love.
I do.
Yeah, he's got an
Who
album.
doesn't?
Of course.
One Love the Kubolo. It's my guy. Like.
Yeah, he had an album he put out last year, and I was featured on it. So we've got a song together.
Oh, nice.
And
how did that happen? I can't let that slide. How did you link up with him?
So he's a friend of my mum's.
Okay.
When I went to Ghana, I think a year and a half ago, by myself for the first time by myself as well, and I was just like, let's just go for it. And my mum said, "Oh yeah, I know this artist. Da, da, da. I've sent him your music and stuff. Maybe you should just message him and ask if you can make some music together."
Yeah.
And I looked him up and I was like, oh my God, I feel a bit nervous. Let me not do that, because you see numbers and you think, oh my gosh, okay, cool, got a big following.
Yeah, sure.
If I message you, you might just fling past.
It's not gonna come straight.
Yeah.
It's gonna go into the other.
But I played the mum card and I said, hi, so and so is my mum. I'm her daughter. And he said, oh yeah, I've listened to your music. He said, yeah, when we come to Ghana, let's make a song. Let's hook up and do it. And we did. He's a good guy, brilliant guy.
Yeah, he used to walk barefoot.
Yeah, he
Ghana,
still does.
and he doesn't wear nothing underneath.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I understand why he's doing it. He's got his reasons, and it's.
But if you say you understand, what do you understand?
I understand people are individuals and they have their own personal reasons as to why they do something that makes them feel good and makes them feel comfortable. And I'm not needed to be in anyone's space to be judging them, as long as it's not affecting me or I'm not embarrassed or by it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Good for you, sir.
Good for you.
If you're all grounded,
enjoy.
When you walk barefoot, you don't like shoes or you do like shoes. Good for you, as long as you got a good heart.
Yeah,
Amen.
that's it. But let me ask you this: why do you think Ghanaians have, obviously they have issues with him for doing that? Where do you think that mentality of us back home come from? Like, why is he walking barefoot? Why is he not wearing this and that and that and that?
Because the white man installed the question why into our culture. We don't need to be asking why anything. We need to just be and be happy and be free. But unfortunately, some things happen to Black people as a collective that has installed some hereditary traumas as to why people are judgmental sometimes, as to why people question stuff that seem abnormal to them, because what people don't know, sometimes they judge or they fear. So it comes out in projection of, why are you doing that? So just mind your business, Sha.
Yeah,
It's
just minor, isn't it?
Yes, sometimes it's not that deep.
How do you, what's the way or one of the ways Africans or we as Black people can help, stop that, that kind of mindset?
I think it's a hard one, isn't it? Because it's really deep rooted, and then also some of the reasons as to why we are the way we are is because of protection, ultimately to protect ourselves from.
Okay, we're being defensive.
Yeah. You see what you said right there? Maybe that's the answer. Maybe a lot of Black people, we need to take our defense walls down and start to accept things for what they are and work on what we can change instead of sitting. Because I find that sometimes we sit around and we complain about things like our race and this and the other, and things are not possible for us because of this or because I'm Black, this or because
there's always a because
it's gonna be like that anyway until we regain control. Once upon a time he was in control. Now the white man, he decided to do what he did and now he's in control. It's just his turn. All we have to do is just work hard, love each other instead of dividing and creating issues between ourselves. We just need to conquer and build. No division, do you understand? Conquer and build.
Listen, you got a song with Black Navy
Yes.
And it's titled Rider.
Yeah.
Tell me about that song,
Do
man.
you know what?
But that's banging though.
Thank you.
I love it.
It's actually unreleased, and it's a draft. It's not a mastered down track.
Yeah.
So,
and I got it.
Yeah, you got it. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, I
sounded
do.
good
I
enough
do.
for
I
you
can't
to
lie,
play.
man. Listen, I love it. I love it. So, you know, talking about everything, you're going Ghana. Obviously, when you go back there, you're gonna, you know, network here and there. Are you looking at investing in Ghana though?
Me investing my money into Ghana or investing into
like you know
myself in Ghana?
Yeah, it could be an investment because anything that's gonna be like Ghanaian business, like, you know, listen.
I would love to. I've got
you're
so
from
much
Ghana.
plans and different ideas. I feel like where I am in life right now, I'm not quite there yet.
Obviously,
For me to be investing my money into the business in Ghana just yet. I would like to be in a position. Right now, I want a new car. Do you understand? And I know that sounds mad, but I need a new car because of the job I do.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm trying to save to be in a position where I can say, let me move out my mother's house. I still live with my mum. You know,
you're living the life though.
I'm living the life. It's very soft. I wish say I'm
I wish I'm still in my mom's house. You're living the life.
It's beautiful.
Your life is beautiful.
But you know, I need to get out and have some independence outside of my mother's house. So that's what I'm focused on right now. And then after that, once I've achieved that, then I can say, cool, then I can start figuring out where to put my money. And I feel like by then I would have stacked up on you know, done my research and know how to apply the pressure.
I get.
The business pressure.
So I want us to speak about this before we go. You know, there's this debate about the O2 Arena. Nigerians have already blocked it already. You know what I mean? Rema, all these guys have already shelled that place, but no Ghanaian artist has ever gone there.
It's a shambles. It's absolutely outrageous.
How do you feel?
I'm disgusted.
Oh my God. Which Ghanaian artist do you think can do that? Sell out the O2 Arena. Not, you know, the O2. Okay.
The Father and the Prince, of course, they can both do it. Like, it's actually achievable.
Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale.
Of course. I feel like it's achievable. Like,
do you have any advice on how it can be done?
Marketing. That's it, right? Marketing.
Do
it
right,
man.
Promo.
Apply the pressure, man.
Yeah,
it could
be 2 years.
On
don't
top
care.
of it, unfortunately, you know, we do live in a status-driven world, so they may have to get a couple people to do some appearances and performances.
Stormzy, Dave.
You know, they will fill it out.
Yeah, it's
if they
possible.
get
It's
couple
possible.
People, there's a lot of Ghanaian artists in the UK and all over the world. So
everywhere.
Yeah, just draw all the Ghanaian
I love that,
artists
man.
and
Listen, it's
there.
been wonderful speaking to you. Before we leave, just tell me, let us know your social media, you know, platforms and where we can follow you and all of that.
You can follow me on all social handles. It's K Soul, KSOUL _8. That is TikTok, Instagram, the shebang. And my music is K space SOUL on Spotify, Apple.
Listen, we love you for coming here,
Thank
man.
you,
Afrobeatz Unruly, you know what it is.